incredible fine arts photographer. Clearly, I'm a fan.
And then they can post their favorite.
Jennifer Garner sends fans wild with at-home cooking videos filmed inside chic kitchen of her custom-built LA mansion. Actress Jennifer Garner has found herself a new form of on-screen stardom as a would-be food influencer. The 53-year-old mother of three launched her very own pretend cooking show on Instagram 6 years ago, and has since been sharing a host of different recipe videos on the social media platform, the most recent of which have also offered fans a glimpse inside her custom-built Los Angeles mansion.
It really is like being inside a treehouse.
Says she has no plans to star in her own cooking show. She's
Feature, especially in the summer, is
Garner, who has been dating boyfriend John Miller since 2018, moved into the property, which she shares with her 3 children, in 2024, having spent 5 years questing for the perfect home for her family, only to realize that her dream dwelling didn't actually exist. "I wanted it to feel old and cool and historic, but I also wanted to make it work for a big family with a lot of things going on," she explained to Architectural Digest while showing off the property in a September 2024 shoot.
AD, hello. We're having a pretend cooking show. I tell you where they are. All my fireplaces.
"I looked and looked for a house to move into, but I needed privacy, and any house that had privacy was more grand than I felt comfortable in," she went on. "I was frustrated, but finally said, okay, I think I'm going to have to build, and found this lot." Since moving into her farmhouse-style abode, the home has become the perfect backdrop for Garner's candid social media videos, which have seen her whipping up everything from back-to-school biscuits and packed lunches to healthy treats for her dogs and cats.
Having these doors all the way a watercolor of it, and that is exactly that.
help inspire meaningful connections through food.
It is perhaps no surprise that the Alias star spends such a lot of time in her kitchen, having previously admitted to AD that it was one of the spaces she invested the most time in designing, even installing a dedicated baking section where she could experiment with recipes. "When I imagined my favorite kitchen ever, in my mind, that would have an area dedicated to baking," she told the outlet. "It just makes it so much easier to have it all in one place and to know where your different flours are in your chocolate chips."
Rates are done by
And vegetables, produce, and goodies than Walmart.
So this is the biggest room in the house. It's the living room.
Chocolate chips are the most important thing in the whole house, and I could tell you where they are. Aside from baking, Garner notes that the kitchen does get a lot of use, although she admits that her cooking skills aren't quite up to the level of a professional chef. "Here, alone with my kids on a weekend, I cannot tell you how often I make something and I'm just feeding them as it comes off the stove. I'm not very good at things coming out of the oven or off the stove at the same time," she confessed.
Inspire meaningful connections through food. Why
But teenagers playing the piano, and I'm just like, okay.
"So it's just like, have your vegetables, now have your this, now have your that. It's all out of order, but they don't seem to mind." As with much of the home, coziness was key for the kitchen, which boasts a stunning wooden interior that makes it feel like you're inside a treehouse, as well as a fireplace where she and her loved ones can sit and chat. That's what we can say. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. We thank you all for your support.
So this is the biggest room in the house. It's the living room.
So, what's the real reason behind Jen Garner's Insta-famous
Vegetables, now have your this, now have your that. It's all